Hello, everyone. Welcome back again. Thank you for joining in. Marketing from a Digital Perspective, brought to you by, sponsored by iLocal and the Research Giant. Today, we have a unique show here. We have Brad Thor from Bates Roofing. He's on the line via Zoom. I guess I don't know if he combed his hair this morning, but that'll work. We got him on board here, and we're so glad that he joined us by audio. From my understanding, he's out there heading to another appointment, and he was so gracious and kind enough to jump on board with us this morning. Bates Roofing is one of our clients, and we are so appreciative of Bates Roofing for being a client and riding the wave with iLocal. And we are helping them with their digital marketing. So we're going to just jump right in. Brad, you on the line?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you, Bet. You bet. So we're going to just jump right in. I'm going to ask Brad some questions regarding Bates Roofing and whatever he wants to kind of tee up, and then we're kind of move from there and ask him some questions regarding the work that we've done for Bates Roofing. So the first question, so the listening audience can kind of understand, tell us about Bates Roofing.
Yeah, so Bates Roofing, we started out in 1983. Tom Bates started the company and still owns it currently. We do residential, commercial, and then service repair. Pretty much Pierce County, Thurston, and King. So any roofing need, we can handle.
Awesome. So hopefully everybody's heard that. They've been around a very long time. Same owner for all these years. They do great work. They cover the Puget Sound area. I know they're licensed, bonded, and insured. They've been doing great work, et cetera. So if you have a roofing need, by all means, give Bates Roofing a shout out. Give them a call. They'll take good care of you. So in reference to roofing is pretty, a general term, but are there other services that you do, or can you add, or are there other things other than just the general standard roofing that you do, Brett?
Yeah, we also do gutters, which usually go hand in hand with roofing, but that's about it.
Perfect.
We don't venture into doing really anything else.
Okay, so roofing and gutters kind of go hand in hand. Obviously,
absolutely
makes sense. You don't want to put on a new roof and have old gutters. Doesn't make any sense. So you want to kind of do the whole shebang there. So obviously, we know you service the Puget Sound area. Are there other areas that you would like to go to and maybe not are expressing those on your website? Are there any pockets that you don't service, or what's tell the audience, how far, or, 30 mile, 40 mile, 50 mile, et cetera?
Yeah, we'll go, we do some work in Seattle. We don't usually go much north than that.
Okay.
Also south, and we'll go east and west a little bit. But we're out of Puyallup, and so we do majority of our work's probably in Pierce County. We really have a stranglehold on Pierce County. Saves a lot of drive time, and then we just become the experts in Pierce County. So anybody in Pierce County that needs a roof usually calls us.
Awesome. So what differentiates you, amongst or between your I would just say among your competition out there in Pierce County and some of the other counties that are north of us or even south of us? What makes you unique?
Yeah, I think it's the fact that we really try and take care of the customer.
Mm-hmm.
It's our first and foremost thing that we want to do is deliver what we say we're going to do. Give them a fair price. I think there's nobody that has a better bang for your buck than Bates Roofing. And then we just really, really take care of the customer throughout the whole process. And so when they're done, we get great reviews and we get referrals.
Great.
So it's really important in today's day and age to have good reviews. And most people call us because of the reviews that they see on the internet.
Mm-hmm. That's excellent. That's excellent. Because as you know, people will go in, they'll look at a review, they'll size it up. 4 stars or better, especially if you're working on my home or your home. You want to be dealing with a reputable company that has a great reputation online about their work and about what they're able to provide. Now, do you have any guarantees or warranties with your work, or how does that all work? If I was a first-time customer giving you a call and checking you out, et cetera, what assurities, if there are any, that Bates Roofing would provide?
Yeah, absolutely. So we service about 6 different manufacturers of roofing supply. So if somebody has their heart set on a particular shingle, we can usually get that for them. We have some that we prefer, that we generally quote. We just feel it give you a little bit more for your money. Every manufacturer's warranties are a little different. They're very similar, but a little bit different. And then we offer a 10-year craftsmanship warranty with every job that we do. So that basically covers our portion of the roof, the installation. So most of the shingles that are being put on roofs nowadays are 40-year shingles.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you really are protected for a really long time when you put a new roof on.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, what about military personnel? Because I know that there are a lot of military in this area, because we have Joint Base Lewis McChord, and there's a lot of military personnel out there that have their own homes, or they've decided to stay in the area and get homes, etc. Are there any special incentives for military people, or elderly or seniors, I should say?
Yeah, absolutely. For sure, we'll take care of both of those communities. We love working with the military. We work with a lot of them, and so we do a 10% military discount as well as a 10% senior discount. Yeah, always trying to take care of both of those communities.
Awesome, because there's a ton of them out here, so that's awesome.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to kind of transition here, Brad, because I know that iLocal's been working with you guys for about a year now. Just a little bit of history on the account. I believe you guys came over, I believe it was somewhere between April and May of last year. And we've been doing some SEO for you folks. We did a little bit of PPC, and then we transitioned, and then we started doing some work on our directory platform, which is the Research Giant. And so I just wanted to ask you, obviously, I know where you sit in the office, proximity to Tom, the owner. And I'm quite sure you pick up all of the information, or here's
Absolutely.
here's some things here and there about what we've been able to perform and do for you folks. But in generality, have you folks been satisfied with the work that iLocal's been doing in the digital arena?
Yeah, absolutely. Our internet presence the last year has really picked up, and we get a lot of leads from the internet.
Awesome.
And I think it's a direct testament to what you guys have done for us. Absolutely.
Well, I know one of the things that we try to do, and I know you've seen me in there several times, what I try to do is just drop in periodically, where a lot of other digital companies, they may just say, hey, look, you know what, I got the account now, call me when you have an issue, or call me when you have a problem. I try to make myself very visible, because I understand that the ebbs and flows of business changes. You know what I'm saying? One quarter you may be focusing on this, the seasons change, so you switch up advertising message, you switch up things, etc. So I want to make sure that I stay really close, so we can make sure that we're delivering on our services and making sure that you're ultimately satisfied every step of the way. So with that being said, are there other programs that you guys do online outside of your search engine optimization and your directory listings with iLocal?
Yeah, we do. Obviously, we work the Facebook angle. We do the Google advertising, which brings in some leads.
Mm-hmm.
But that is really it. There's in our opinion, you just stick with the things that work, and that's kind of what we've done. And it seems to be really working for us.
That's awesome, because here's one of the things that I know. I mean, and you said something there, Brad, stick with the things that work. You're not saying that don't try anything else, but you're saying, hey, look, if these things are working for us, search engine optimization, directory listings, you have a little bit in social, you have a little bit, doing some ad campaigns here and there when the need arises, but stick with your core element. And I know that what we've been doing for you, the core element has been search engine optimization, making sure that
Correct.
you're being visible in those markets that you're trying to serve. Are there any other markets that you're trying to open up or you would like to get into? Because I know that we said that you're pretty much Pierce County and a little bit of King and maybe just a little bit in Thurston. But are there anything else that you would like to maybe venture into or really target as far as some areas around the sound here?
I really don't think there is. The one thing, you get to a certain point where you have enough work where you kind of can get to be a little bit picky. You
Yeah.
get to be choosy, and we would rather not drive an hour and a half when we can drive 15 minutes each way. So when we're getting sufficient amount of leads in the target areas right now, so I really don't see us venturing out just because we're pretty satisfied with what's going on right now.
Awesome. So as we kind of conclude here, like I said, I wanted to just bring him on the show and talk with him about, Bates Roofing. Obviously, they're, like I said, they're a great company located here in the Pierce County, right there in Puyallup, and they do great work. Great group of people. So if you're looking for a roofing company, a gutter company, they'll get you taken care of. I mean, great customer service, great personnel. They know their stuff. They play by the book. They're not going to undercut you. They don't cut corners. I've been in their office. I know the owner. I know the whole staff. They're a great group of people. What would you say, Brad, to those out there that are contemplating or thinking about working with a digital company, and they're kind of on the fence about maybe moving down that track? What would you say in general? I mean, it doesn't have to be specifically about iLocal, but we
Sure.
would appreciate that. But what would you say in general about that particular mode there?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the today's day and age for you to succeed, and then and like with I think that to grow, you have to get onto the internet, and you have to work with people like yourself. In 37 years of Bates Roofing, obviously we've had to reinvent ourselves many times along the way, and this is just the latest thing, and it really works. It really does, and it's been great to work with you guys over there.
Well, Brad, I certainly appreciate that, sir. And like I said, we didn't give him a gift card or pay him or anything of that nature. We just asked him, could he come on the show and give us his thoughts from their perspective. And I think that's important because one thing, they always say seeing is believing, but sometimes you need to hear it from a different perspective. And sometimes me coming on as the host and saying, hey, we're a great company or what have you, which I believe that wholeheartedly, but it's always good to bring somebody on like a client and they can sing your praises because, we've been able to deliver for them. And we're so appreciative that they are our clients and they have entrusted us to deal with their message and put their message out in the marketplace. With their services. And I think that is so important in this day and age, like Brad alluded to. You have to keep reinventing yourself. It's just not one message and it's good forever, because the marketplace changes, people change, environments change, as you know. I mean, look at what we've been dealing with for 4 months, 5 months with this kind of pandemic scenario. So you have to keep reinventing yourself. And I think that's what Brad is indicating there. If you're not looking at your overall marketing from a digital perspective and knowing that things are going to be changing environmentally, you could be leaving your company behind. You could be missing out on opportunities that exist out there. Even in today's, climate, there's still opportunities out there, but you still have to reinvent yourselves. So, Brad, any parting words? Because I know you're getting ready to head to another appointment. I'm just, like I said, I'm so grateful that you were able to jump on with us, via audio today.
Yeah, really appreciate you having me. And for people out there that need a roof or needs a service done that deals with their roof, please call Bates Roofing. We'll be glad to take care of you.
Give them your number.
My number is 253-579-6513. And you can find us at batesroofingllc.com. And there's information on there, as well as a form you can fill out to get an estimate form too. So probably the easiest way might be just jump online.
Awesome. Well, Brad, thank you so much, sir, for jumping on board with us. I really appreciate your time this morning. Hey, go out there, service those clients, have a great day, and enjoy the weather. It's going to be a good one.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, Brad. So you heard it there. We had Bates Roofing on this morning. Really appreciative of him jumping on board. He had a very busy schedule this morning, and I told him if he could cut away 10, 15 minutes with us this morning, I would certainly